Okay, so I haven't been doing the best job at reading this last month. I haven't done the best job of picking books I'm inspired to read. I haven't done a good job picking books I like. I did a great job at the start of this year. I was on fire. I was picking 5 star after 5 star read. And then the last 3 months, I don't know. I just have not been able to pick good books. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, I had to bring in some help. I had to get my girlfriend to come and pick my TBR. She's a reader like us. She loves our books. And she just knows what books I need to get me out of something, get me reading it. So I've done a really bad job reading in July, but I still stuck to the 3 books I wanted to read. By the 23rd of July, I finished the first book, Mercy, Tears of the Fallen by Chance Dillon. And this was an absolute blast. This is the first 5 star book I had since Memories of Ice, which I read in April. It's definitely Malazan coded and was just a gritty, epic fantasy story of just a really huge scale of a ton of history and lore. Absolutely loved it. Really happy I got to this. Really happy I put it on my TBR. The other books I'm currently reading at the moment are Warhost of Vastmark, the 3rd book in the Wars of Light and Shadow by Janny Wirtz. Just started this one. It's going really well, and I'm just loving being back in this world. Then the book we're doing for our book club, A Wizard of Earthsea, the first Earthsea book by Ursula K. Le Guin. I have started this one, but I'm not loving it, so I am just keeping this as one I'll do in the evenings before bed and chew along with. But I didn't really set myself many books to read in July because I wasn't sure how much reading I'm going to get done. But I have now set up in a routine where I'm going to be able to get more reading in. So without further ado, let's bring in my girlfriend to tell me what books I'm going to be reading for the next couple of months.
Nervous.
I don't know how to introduce you. This is Marsha. This is my girlfriend. I don't know. Fuck.
I don't know.
How do we do this? Well, here she is. I've never filmed a video of anyone else before. We've never filmed a video together before, clearly. So, here's Marsha. What books am I reading?
So like Dylan said, I know best. So I've chosen 5 extra books for him to read this month, and he has no idea what they are. I've done my best to figure out things that he would like, and our reading tastes are quite similar, but I think I go a little bit more outside of the fantasy genre than he does.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
So what have you got? What's first?
Okay.
What am I reading after Warhost?
The first book we have should come to no surprise. We're currently reading The Grace of Kings, which is the first book in the Dandelion Dynasty. So we're going to be doing book 2.
Excellent. Book 1's been starting good. I'm really liking how it's just jumping through time really quickly.
Yeah.
But I'm only 5 chapters in, so. Editor Dylan here. Sorry, we were both a little nervous there. We forgot to talk about what Grace of Kings is about. It's labeled a silk punk fantasy. So like still fantasy setting, but we've got like some interesting technology. We've had some like airships and things show up. Very political. There's gods, there's fantasy, there's conquering islands. That's all we know, really.
Now, the second book, Dylan's favorite book ever, if you can't tell with the background, is Empire of the Vampire. And I think he would love Between Two Fires. This has exactly that similar type of writing as Christoph has. It's dark, it's gritty, but there's some comedic relief thrown into it.
Damn, I'm excited for that one. And just talking about this backdrop, she built it. She put it together. How nice does it look? I don't know. I think it's pretty sick. You'll have to let her know how sick it is. What's next?
Okay. Now, the third book is going to be The Wall. This is, I think, translated from German. This is a book I have read. It is very closely similar to I Who Have Never Known Men and The Road, which Dylan both really loved. Yeah. So I think this is exactly the short read you need to kind of pick yourself back up.
I think that's good. Also, I'd love that it's very symbolic. Like, we both read, I read The Road, you read I Who Have Never Known Men, and we like crossed over and like recommended that to each other. Both very similar books, so if you like one, you like the other. So I think The Wall is going to be very fun along that same vibe.
They're very similar in narrative and prose. I highly recommend them. The fourth book is also a standalone book.
Excellent.
And this will be your first GGK book, Guy Gavriel K,
All right, that's good.
The Lines of Al Rassan.
Okay, that is so recommended. I need to get to that.
Our friends
Okay.
have been absolutely loving this book. They all highly recommend it. I don't know much about it except I think it's like two warriors set in Spain.
I think it's like
Maybe.
a world inspired by Spain.
Something
but
like
I know
that.
nothing about. I've heard so many people recommend it, but I actually can't remember what it's about.
I don't know either. I
Yeah.
just want to read it.
Yeah, excellent.
And then I thought I would start you on a new series.
Yeah.
So you're going to start The Book of the New Sun by Gene Wolfe.
Oh, yes. I was hoping you'd pick that.
Yeah.
I really want to get to that.
Yeah.
It's shorter.
Mm-hmm.
They're good choices.
I know.
Editor Dylan here again. So in our awkwardness, we got to mention what this one's about. So
a man is exiled for committing the ultimate crime in his profession, showing mercy towards his victim. That's all.
yeah, and from what I've seen on BookTube, it sounds like this is one to take slow, take your time with. It gets confusing, but I'm excited to dig into it.
It's also Christopher Rocchio's favorite.
Or have seen that, yeah. And then I'm Jake at Nerd Level Rising. Has just been raving about this endlessly, so I'm expecting good things. Yeah. We did this really efficiently.
I think so.
What else do we say now?
I don't know.
Well, so you've set my TBR. I'm pretty excited. Are you going to be reading Warhost with me?
I'm going to be reading House of Chains. I might get to Warhost, but I've been on a backlog because I've had kind of a slumpy year. But definitely House of Chains. Daughter of the Empire, which is also written by Janie Wirtz and
So good.
Raymond E. Feist.
I'm in that one at the moment. I've been doing a couple audiobooks just as Libby Holds come in, so I didn't finish Daughter of Empire when I started it. I'm about halfway through. The world building's insane. The character work's great. The politics are great. So far, we haven't run into much strife. Our character gets a ton of problems on like page 1, and so far she is just doing great, just overcoming all her problems. I'm just waiting for her to like really have some troubles show up. So I'm excited to get back to that and see Mara overcome some obstacles that are a bit more challenging. I think you're going to have a really fun time with it. Then you've got Grace of Kings on the go now.
Grace of Kings, I'm about 5 chapters into that. Legacy of Ash by Matthew Ward, which I had gone quite far into it, but then I had to step back. So I will be starting from the beginning and going into that. So far, it's been quite political. It feels like I'm consistently eavesdropping on conversations, and I've been having a really great time with it. Oh, and I also just started The Children of Fighting Gods and Men today.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How many books are you in the middle of?
I think my Goodreads has about 6.
Nice. I did a really good job of like getting that my ongoing reads down to like just 2. It's now got to 4, which because I got Door of the Empire, which I was halfway through and then my hold ran out, so I just started that back up again. I got Grace of Kings, which I started reading and my hold ran out for Door of the Empire, so that's both on audio. I've got books of Wizard of Earthsea, which I just started yesterday and I'm not liking, so I'm not going to do it just by itself. I'm just going to have it as like little before night read because it reads very young, and when I'm sleepy I can find it passable. And then Warhost of Vastmark, which I just started today, but I'm loving. But I need to talk about it with someone because there's so much stuff being dropped, like it's really fast from page 1. But yeah, that's my current 4. Then next one, let's summarize the list because I've already forgotten it. What's the first one I'm going to be reading?
So, The Wall of Storms, Book 2 of the Dandelion Dynasty.
Excellent.
The Wall, short novella.
Bleak,
and great on audio.
Excellent.
As well. The Book of the New Sun by Gene Wolfe.
Excellent.
The Lines of Al Rassan, GGK.
Yeah.
Oh, Between Two Fires.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know. You're going to have to see how that is.
Well, if you're watching this turned out to be something watchable. We've never filmed anything with another person before, so I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're planning to read in the next coming months. What do you think of my girlfriend's picks? Has Marsha picked good books for me, or am I just going to be having a horrible time for for the next 5 books I read. Have a great day.